Hopla. And welcome to my Let's Play / stream of Star Trek Online. This is part 44 with my KDF tactical officer. We recently done the mission A Step Between the Stars, where we found out that we went through to another toward the Janoline, get there in the end, Dyson Sphere, which has been transported to the Delta Quadrant further than the current one in the Soleane Sphere. There also Cooper betrayed us and tried to basically kill tuvok, which led to us fighting, and at the end when we left it there were some tensions between the Romulan Republic, the Federation, and us, the KDF, over ownership of the sphere. So this mission basically is the conclusion of the Soleane Dyson Sphere story arc, and also, well, it's not also something, but we'll speak to Tuvok in a second, because I have to speak out his part, because didn't voice it, so just bear with me while I do my usual, let people know I'm actually streaming. So yeah, this is the conclusion of the Soleane Sphere, so after this we'll be doing the Delta Quadrant, which will be fun. So let's hail Admiral Tuvok and pick up this mission. I haven't done the task force operations, so it's not really important to the story anyway. It's just XP. Recent events have underscored the threat posed by the Undine, the latest species of fluidic space. These aliens have infiltrated galactic powers, including the Federation, by using their shape-shifting and telepathic abilities. In an attempt to form a united front against the threat, I have called a summit to discuss the means of which the various governments of the Alpha and Beta quadrants can detect and neutralize the Undine presence. The location for the talks will be the Soleane Dyson Sphere. Control of this site is currently under dispute by the Federation, the Klingon Empire, and the Romulan Republic. However, I believe that access to the sphere should be secondary concern to that of the threat of the Undine. Your experience in the field may prove to provide a variable perspective, as well as moderating influence. Please attend as a representative of the Federation. Well, I don't really want to come there as a Federation. You know, I'm a member of the Klingon. I'm a Klingon Imperial officer. I'm a Dahar Master, so coming as a representative of the Federation would probably tarnish my house, the House of Gorntashk. No, Gorntashk. That sounds stupid. I have to think of a house name. Yeah, let's begin surface tensions. I'm not sure if we get a recap.
Last time on Star Trek Online.
We are fighting a war on multiple fronts. We have to consider the Borg, the Undine, and the Romulans, as well as the Klingons.
I see now my deception has been exposed.
Starfleet has lost too many ships and too many good men and women to a fight we now know was caused by Iconian and Undine influence.
Is that
an Iconian gateway? Yes, I believe it is.
Into the gateway, now!
Are all those markers Iconian gateways?
Sir, we've been scanning the gateway. The monitors on the bridge are all showing an Omega.
Welcome to the Delta Quadrant. We are within the Soleane Dyson Sphere, a spherical structure built around a star.
We now know why the sphere generates vast amounts of Omega particles. It is designed to use those particles as fuel to jump to any area of space.
It now appears that the Soleane Sphere had the same jump capabilities as the Soleane, and moved to this location.
You're not Cooper.
We will repel the Undine, and survive to warn the Alpha Quadrant of the renewed threat. The Undine are a threat to us all. I propose a summit. We must decide together what we must do to protect the Alpha Quadrant. Our disputes may need to be put aside in the face of a greater enemy.
And now the continuation.
Those old uniforms. Wow. Ah. 2410. Didn't miss those old story recaps.
Welcome to the Delta Quadrant. I will admit that I did not expect to be here with Voyager again. It is agreeable. Thank you for agreeing to attend this conference and supporting my position on the Undine. However, reaching a consensus today will be difficult. Many different agendas will be represented here today. I will speak to you in person shortly. Tuvok out.
Welcome to the Soleane Sphere. Please beam down to these coordinates.
Yeah, the old recaps, they are pretty cool. Should do more of them, I think. We don't care about Pavlo, so we're going to speak to Captain Corin, daughter of Grelka. She told us previously. She's I'm trying to figure out who she is. Just bear with me. It's going to be a long mission anyway, so sit tight. I think she's Wolf's daughter. Oh, she's his stepdaughter. Yes, stepdaughter. So she's Wolf's stepdaughter. So Captain Corin.
It is good to see a fellow warrior of your stature. While I find the Federation's insistence on conferences and committees to be tiresome, at least we're here. We might be able to finally accomplish something. I expect this will be a boring affair punctuated by a great deal of posture. The sooner it is over with, the sooner we can return to defending the Empire.
Lead on, Captain. I completely agree. The amount of conferences and committees I've been bloody going to lately are annoying. Completely agree with you, Captain Corin. I'm gone. I just want to kill things. I'd rather just go back, relax, and then go and relax. Back on Gorn. Look out over the suns, and go. Yeah, know what? Why am I bothering with you bloody Klingons? You annoying gits. So we're going to speak with Admiral Tuvok. We're here with Ambassador Trask. Admiral.
I am gratified to see the Klingon Empire recognizes the importance of this conference. It is time that we reached an equitable position with regard to the threat posed by the Undine. I would recommend assisting your ambassador while we complete our final preparations. The talks will begin shortly.
Right, let's speak with. I don't think we've ever spoken with Ambassador Strass before. He's seen him a few times. He's been around. He was on Deep Space Nine when he got attacked. He leapt and killed the Demado, killed the Admiral. So, I don't think we've actually spoken with him. I think it's only a few times we've actually ever spoke to him, so let's speak to Ambassador.
The Federation is too busy with bureaucracy to begin promptly. How typical. Consider this an opportunity to see to the Empire's interests in this venue.
What does the Empire require? Take care of the following issues.
Talk to the other delegates and intimidate the other attendees in order to ensure they take the Klingon commitment to this war seriously.
Understood.
Take this opportunity to look for distinctive devices and scan Soleane Sphere technology.
Understood. So, deception. Who knew that we were actually going to become like the bloody Romulans? Anyway, so we've got to speak. We've got to go and intimidate people, because who's less intimidating than an actual Gorn come tumbling towards you? So who is the first person we can intimidate? So we have Grand Nagus Rom. So we're going to come and intimidate Grand Nagus Rom.
This conference could be an excellent opportunity for profit. If the Federation, the Klingons, and the Romulans can all agree on something, it could open the door to new trade agreements, shipping routes, and technology deals.
Just remember that in the event of war, the Klingon Empire may be forced to honour its commitments to other warriors.
What's that supposed to mean exactly?
If this conference fails, the likelihood of open conflict increases. If your ships aren't prepared to fight, then they will need to stay out of the way. As Quock would say, Rom's an idiot. So who we got here? So we got Romulan delegate. No, we've got to simulate the Cardassian delegate. Now, if I remember correctly, they changed who this was. So this will be Garrick. Be interesting trying to intimidate Garrick. It is Garrick. Councillor Garrick.
I have to say, I'm quite surprised at how smoothly this conference is proceeding. We've all been here for some time and not a single gunfight has broken out. How encouraging. This conference may represent a new opportunity for the people of 3 quadrants.
It's unlikely the Cardassian Union has much to contribute. Even the Bajorans are ultimately too much of a challenge for your military.
An interesting opinion. And tell me, how is your quarrel with the Federation going? I don't seem to recall seeing the Imperial Klingon standard flying over the ruins of Starfleet Command the last time I visited Earth. It's true, Cardassia has suffered some reversals in the past. That said, the warrior who considers us defeated is a foolish warrior indeed.
As you said, strength in numbers won the Dominion War, and it can work again until the Undine, until when the Undine challenge us.
The preliminary tasks are complete. You should speak with Admiral Tuvok again.
Yeah, I thought intimidating Garrick would be pretty stupid. Why can't I? Why is he up there?
Delegates have all arrived. The presentation will begin shortly. You have some time to familiarize yourself with the other ambassadors and their positions. I suggest that you do so.
Okay. So we go and speak with some more people. So we're going to speak with Zindi and Ambassador Sangahara.
The Federation's position is quite clear. We believe the only way to safeguard the future of the Alpha and Beta quadrants is for all the galactic powers to behave as reasonable entities and work together to oppose those who would threaten our worlds. It doesn't matter if that threat comes from the Undine, the Borg, or the Iconians. The response is the same.
That was unexpectedly brief. Thank you, Ambassador. Ambassador Sangahara is renowned on this game for being a bit of a conversationalist. He generally doesn't shut up. Fortunately, the missions where he actually does chatter a lot, we don't actually get to see, because they removed it from our story arc. So let's speak with the Zindi.
The Zindi are here to support Admiral Tuvok's call for cooperation. We know what tragedies befall a people who are being manipulated by outsiders, as we once were. The Undine's lies and manipulation remind us of the Sphere Builders, whose deceptions led us to make one of the greatest mistakes in our history. There are 5 races on my world. We all know reaching a consensus can be difficult, but the Zindi are living proof that if we put aside animosity, our differences can make us stronger.
Thank you. So let's speak with our Ambassador Strask.
I can already see this will be a most tedious event. If you have any influence whatsoever with any of the other delegates, be sure to underscore the fact that the Klingon Empire will consider anyone who does not act against the shapeshifter threat as a co-belligerent.
Thank you, Ambassador. Let's speak with Proconsul Datan. Last time we spoke with him was... Why can't I go up there? It's acting a bit weird. Anyway, last time we spoke to Proconsul Datan, we were of course on New Romulus. We found the Iconian Gateway, which nearly led to the destruction of New Romulus. But it's only because if we found out that the Soleane had tampered with it to destroy it, and the Iconians had assisted them. So speak with Proconsul Datan.
Thank you for greeting me. I'm always pleased to meet with our allies in the Klingon Empire. I trust that the Republic will be able to take a leadership role in studying this sphere. The extensive knowledge we've gained from the Soleane Sphere should give us an advantage here. And after all, the gateway that leads to both of these spheres is in Republic space.
That's not the only thing we need to decide. What about the Undine?
Yes, the Undine. Very interesting. My security advisors have been looking over the data, and we are all very curious to hear what you and Admiral Tuvok have to say on the matter.
There's a podium set aside for the Romulan delegation.
You've spoken with representatives of all of the delegations. You should return to Admiral Tuvok.
I don't know. I have to jump up? What, my claws caught or something?
We are almost ready to begin. Will you complete the final preparations for the conference while I speak to Captain Sean? After that, your assistance in encouraging everyone to take their seats would be appreciated. I must join the Federation delegation.
Understood. I'll finish preparations, then direct people to their seats. Now, of course, we challenged Sean in the last episode to combat. He was a bit interesting. We saved his ship. So let's talk to the delegates and tell them to get their arse into gear.
Ah, it seems the time has come at last. Thank you for the reminder.
You're welcome, Counselor. He was the original guy. He was.
I was just going. Don't rush me.
Thank you for your taking your seat. But you're an arse.
Oh, yes, I will take my seat.
And Cindy.
I suppose we can begin.
Thank you for taking your seats.
You can start the presentation from the control console.
Okay, I shall keep quiet because this is a long cutscene, so I shall keep stum.
The Undine represent a clear and present danger to not only the Federation, but also the Klingon Empire and Romulan Republic. The damage done here by a mere handful of ships is clear evidence for the need for cooperation.
With respect, Admiral, the Romulan Republic is quite capable of leading exploration and security measures here, just as we have led efforts to secure the Soleane Sphere. My militia.
I find it interesting that the Federation suddenly has concerns about the Undine now. Where was the Federation when the Empire discovered Undine infiltrators in the Alpha Quadrant? Or is the Federation only interested now the Undine threatens something you want?
Given the exceptionally complicated nature of such...
Ambassador, given what we now know, that was a mistake. The Empire recognized the Undine threat years ago. We didn't.
You admit you are wrong?
The evidence provided by Admiral Tuvok and his team is sound.
Thank you, Captain Sean. However, dwelling on past mistakes will not solve the problems of the present.
Our fleet stands ready to protect both spheres from the Undine.
The Undine can wait. We have more important business to discuss. Who owns this sphere? I represent a consortium of businessmen on Ferenginar. We are prepared to invest significant venture capital into transforming this sphere into a vacation destination to rival Risa. I have a proposal of $500,000 of... What's that?
Tuvok to Voyager. Report.
A massive fleet of Undine vessels just appeared from a rift. They're setting a course for the gateway.
The Undine? What do they want?
Unknown. Direct to Lisette. Track their course.
Enterprise to Captain Sean. We're receiving a distress signal from Earth's SPACEDOCK.
Sean to Federation Fleet. Red alert. Prepare for immediate departure.
The Federation is our enemy, but the Undine attack like assassins in the night.
We will crush the Comic-Coup!
A significant Undine force is headed for the Sol system. Although our people are no longer allies, will you sit idly by while others fight against the Undine? They must be stopped.
Are you challenging my honor, Tuvok? Don't challenge an honor of a Klingon warrior. Because I am 8 foot, and you are tiny. Beam up and follow the Undine fleet to Earth.
Species 8472 is already deployed with SPACEDOCK. Once we are through the gateway, we must render assistance as soon as possible.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. Comic-Coup will die.
I am picking up several distress calls from across the system. Curious. There are fewer Undine vessels than we witnessed using the gateway.
Any word from Starfleet Command?
Negative. The subspace relay booster network appears to be offline. I am reading Undine ships attacking Earth SPACEDOCK, as well as attacks on the lunar colonies and the orbital habitat on the far side of Earth.
We'll need to split our forces if we're going to stop the Undine in multiple locations.
Agreed. Enterprise will clear the area around the lunar colonies.
Understood. We'll head towards Earth SPACEDOCK.
Fine. Jirok and I will clear the far side of the planet.
Good hunting.
Enterprise will set course for Luna.
It's a really, really long mission.
Sol will not be safe as long as species 8472 vessels remain in the system.
Yeah, don't worry, Tuvok. I'll save you. I'll save Earth.
Earth's space dock is taking severe structural damage.
By far the longest mission. Are we done so far?
There are still ships in the system. We must eliminate them.
Yes, yes, I know.
If we do not hurry, Earth's space dock may be destroyed.
Yeah, we'll just build a new one. What you Federation do, isn't it? Build new shit. You know, I did raid the Utopia Peninsula yards. Not the first time I've been in the Sol system. Kapla! Okay, so now we've got to destroy the dreadnought. Where is it? There it is. Oh, some plasma, bitch. I forgot I had that on board. I can do the plasma damage thing.
Klingon transponder signal? As if this can get any worse. There are Undine hunting parties on Earth's space dock. We're fighting them, but if you're willing to help, we could use it.
You expect us to help?
The Federation has no right to your assistance, but I am requesting it anyway. You have fought the Undine. They are enemies of the Empire. Do you want to let them win now?
It is the honourable thing to do, but do not forget this. We won't.
The boarding parties on Earth's space dock should be our main concern. The Undine will be attempting to cripple Starfleet operations, gain valuable data, and capture ranking officers. We cannot afford to allow them to succeed. I am prepared to beam down immediately. Your assistance will greatly improve our chances of success.
Let's beam down. You know, like I said, I've been to Utopia Peninsula. I hope there's nobody from there who remembers me. That was a year ago, though.
Earth's space dock has sustained severe damage from multiple Undine boarding parties. We must locate Admiral Quinn. The most expedient path to the Admiral's office is through those doors. Our mission objectives are clear. We must ascertain the whereabouts of Admiral Quinn and expel all Undine boarders. Teams from other ships have beamed to lower decks here on the station. While your fleet's willingness to assist the Federation is unexpected, having Klingon warriors on our side will give us an advantage.
Damn right. And you got a gun on your side.
Everything hurts. What? Who? Admiral Tuvok. And I don't think you're supposed to be here. What's happening?
What happened here?
I don't... What? The windows. They came through the windows, walking on the hull. Wasn't supposed to be like this. Earth is supposed to be safe.
He seems rattled, Admiral. What can we do?
Indeed. I can initiate a mind meld. It will calm him, and I will be able to learn what he knows about the attack. This is not normally something I would suggest, but I believe that in this instance it is necessary.
Do what you need to do. I'll keep watch.
My mind to your mind. My thoughts.
Come, you comical.
I'm feeling better now. Thank you. The Undine, yes. They just appeared in close orbit. We were taken by surprise and none of the defense systems worked. I don't know why. They've been killing people. I don't know what they want, but they've been systematic about their attacks. They want something.
Pull it together, Ensign. You have a duty to this station.
There is more going on with these boarding parties than mere discussion. Phaser fire. There are more Starfleet officers fighting nearby.
Good, more battle. The Undine will fall.
We need to manually activate the fire suppression systems.
I'll use the panel to evacuate the extinguishers.
I thought Earth SPACEDOCK would be a quiet assignment.
If you're wondering what he's referring to,
there are more Undine nearby.
If you watch my, it's a cheap promo to my 25th century Starfleet officer. But if you watch my 25th century Starfleet officer, you'll find out exactly why Ensign Rahak wants a nice quiet life. Link will be in the video, and this when it goes up. So, come here, you cowards! I will bring you to heal your fools. Bigger they are, the more easier it is for me to kill.
Admiral Tuvok, I'm gonna help hold this position. I'm not much of a soldier, but I can make repairs and help keep this area clear of Undine. I hope Admiral Quinn is okay. He was on comms a few minutes ago, but the transmission was cut off.
Fight well, Ensign. We will find Admiral Quinn.
Be cautious. There are more Undine nearby.
Good. Good. Glory.
I'll stay here. Good luck.
First, however, we must drive species 8472 back to fluidic space.
This was basically the way of them changing the look of SPACEDOCK back in the day.
Admiral Quinn.
Admiral? I have waited to meet you in battle. Yeah, I'm being a bit excessive with the old Klingon analogies. If you're wondering how I'm farting out torpedoes like that, it's because I'm using some of the stuff from the winter event. I could go over it, but it'd take too long.
The Empire tried to warn us about the Undine, but it is clear now that the Federation had already been infiltrated. They convinced us to dismiss the threat. It was an error for which we will pay dearly. Admiral Quinn is not here. He may be alive elsewhere on the station. The logical course of action amid so much chaos would be to re-establish the chain of command.
And how do we get to anyone to listen to us, Vulcan?
Perhaps we can establish more reliable communications by directly linking to the Starbase's internal systems. The consoles here can be used for that purpose. Make the attempt. I will keep watch for more Undine.
Ha! An honourable trade. I will link to the internal comms.
I will cover you.
Like you covered Anderson Kim.
Who is this? Communications are damaged. One moment. This is Admiral Quinn.
The Federation needs to work on its security.
Admiral, what is your status?
I'm pinned down in my office with Egan. We've been trying to get internal comms and sensors working. What's your status?
Your officers are putting up a worthy fight.
The Undine boarding parties appear to have some goal in mind, but we are unsure as to what it might be. Admiral, I suggest you hold your position. We will make our way to you.
The Undine will not stand against us.
Stay alert for more imposters.
You fired a bloody gun? God. Ha! You dishonorable dog.
There are still more Undine on the station. I can feel their anger.
Another cryo turbo. Well, if they're pissed before, they're going to be pissed now, because now they get to face the wrath of the Klingon Empire. That's a lockbox ability, in case you're wondering. Yeah. Where the hell do we go from here?
The way is blocked. There may be an alternate on the upper deck.
The way is shut. It was made by those who are dead, and the dead keep it. The way is shut.
Admiral Quinn and Commander Egan are
now below. You will die.
The Admiral appears to require medical treatment. It is agreeable to see you, Admiral.
Quinn is dazed, but does not appear to be critically injured. Rest, Admiral. I will finish this battle. love the fact that tactical officer's just chilling out. You know, it's like going, yeah. I think he's supposed to be dead, but he's clearly not. Admiral? Why is he a threat? Why am I taking him down as a threat? Am I going to kill the Admiral? Is that my orders?
Thank you. Now maybe we should... Commander Egan!
Is something wrong?
Egan, where are you going?
One moment.
Intriguing. The amount of resistance Starfleet has offered is unexpected. That being said,
the weak will perish, and you are weak.
I'm not weak, mate. I'm a Klingon warrior.
He is tapping into the bioship's power matrix.
Can I destroy the bioship? Cracking eggs. Admiral. Don't know why I can shoot you, it seems a bit strange.
Egan was an Undine? That would explain what happened to our defense grid. He would have known they were coming, and had ample opportunity to sabotage us. Damn, I didn't see that coming.
You were fooled. This is what the Undine do. What now?
It's hard to believe. He attacked me mentally, led everyone into a trap. I couldn't stop him. We have much to consider. There may be... Tuvok! What's going on? Tuvok! Can you hear me? Tuvok!
Tuvok. Hello, Tuvok. Egan was too weak. He spent too much time among humans. He served his purpose, and you will be far too late.
Too late for what?
Your quadrant will fall. The weak will perish. This dimension will be cleansed, purified of infestation. Your efforts are meaningless. I know your thoughts, Tuvok.
Indeed, Doctor. But I have taken advantage of this connection to look into your mind as well.
What?
I understand now what your plans are. You will not succeed.
You can't stop us. Tuvok! Tuvok!
Nice con!
Diversion. This was all a diversion.
What do you mean?
QO'NOS. Their real target was QO'NOS.
Catching corn.
Come. QO'NOS will need every available ship. You helped defend the heart of the Federation. Now we must do the same for your empire.
Quatel. 1 to beam up. Lay a course for the QO'NOS maximum warp.
We have arrived in the QO'NOS system. At this time, the ruins of Praxis are concealing our arrival from the Undine. The Klingon homeworld defense fleet has engaged the bulk of the Undine forces, but they appear to be taking heavy casualties.
I know a few of them.
Starfleet sends one ship, and it's a broken down relic that belongs in a museum. Obviously, we will get no help from Starfleet. Come! There will be glory enough for both of us!
Reinforcements are on their way.
The Romulans have promised additional aid, as has Starfleet Command. The Enterprise is contacting all available ships and...
Meaningless words. Our warriors are ready to do battle here and now. We will not wait for the Federation to make a committee and take a vote on whether or not the Undine are a threat.
We will defend the homeworld until our final breath. Battle stations. Yeah, Corrin seems a little bit negative towards the Federation, you know.
That was only a small the rest of the Undine fleet will not be so easily defeated.
Are you afraid, Vulcan?
Target's shield.
I don't think he's afraid, Corrin.
The Romulan Republic has made commitments to its allies. We are here to honor them.
Romulans. Yeah, Corrin's negativity towards the...
Defenses alone will not be enough to stop the Undine advance.
Federation had the armor.
I disagree with her there. If I die today, then I die. Fuck, all gone everywhere. And I did die.
My apologies for being late.
Just one more ship?
Not exactly. We brought a few friends.
I hate the Undine. Did you mention I hate the Undine before? Well, I do. I do. I really, really do. They're all like the Borg. They can... might explain why I went down so quickly. Bloody dreadnought. Two dreadnoughts. Bloody hell. Well, that would explain it. You're giving me orders. I have far too many junk items in here. Interesting to see what a chrono trigger is. Chrono trigger's a fucking game, you twat. That's a lot of items I can pick up to sell. A lot of triples, that's what I meant to say. I need more carnivorous triples. Let's go and deal with these arseholes. What the fuck?
What is that thing?
The Undine have brought a large craft through a quantum singularity.
They're powering up weapons!
The Undine have a new planet killer!
Target that ship, and fire all weapons!
Who said that?
No effect! They're too strong!
Voyager has one nanite torpedo remaining from her time in the Delta Quadrant. Such devices proved effective against the Undine in the past. Tactical. Fire when ready.
They took some damage, but the planet killer can still fire. I can get the Aquarius into firing position above her and exploit the opening in her shields, but someone will need to keep the Undine distracted.
The Aquarius is beginning its attack.
Destroy the Undine ships while
Sean's attacking the killer on his own. Sacrifice his ship. His life.
Must insist on not let his act be in vain.
I will go for Empire, for glory. I did give a damn.
Aquarius on a collision course.
Acknowledged. Do we have Sean's coordinates?
Getting locked now, sir. He did it, sir. The planet killer has been destroyed.
Tuvok to Allied fleet. Stand down. The Undine are retreating.
Captain Sean.
Transporter room. Did you get him?
We have...
Captain Sean to Admiral Tuvok. Permission to come aboard?
How QO'NOS. Even though I'm outside of the map, apparently.
The High Council is signaling that they wish to speak with you directly. Are you prepared for transport to the first city?
Always like to go and speak to the High Council. Save their arse more than a few, pulled their arse out of the fire on more than a few occasions. Maybe they'll give me a seat on it. The first Gorn to have a seat on the council. But will they grant me the title of master? Wait, that's the wrong sci-fi. Wrong sci-fi series. Yeah. Great Hall, been here before. Last time I was here, I was nearly killed. Bloody talk. Admiral, welcome.
There are many here who have seen the danger Species 8472 presents with their own eyes for the first time. Thank you for your assistance in protecting both Earth and QO'NOS from the Undine. However, one thing I have learned from your empire is that battle can have benefits. Today's fight opened the door to what may be a lasting peace between the Federation and your empire. Now we must have the courage to compromise for the greater good. In its way, that can be more difficult than waging war. The formalities will begin soon. Until then, I must take the time to speak to others who were instrumental in the success of this mission.
We face great threats, but we will also celebrate great victories. So, we've got to speak with some delegates. So, speak with Captain Sean.
That was a close one. But I'm fortunate Voyager transported me off the ship at the last second. Still, it would have been a good death.
Glad you're still here, Captain. Admiral Quint.
Thank you for your assistance during the attack on Earth. You acted with true honor, and I am grateful we were able to offer some aid to QO'NOS in return.
Thank you, Admiral. Ambassador Strass.
The Gorn have come to respect the Federation. We will abide by any decision the High Council makes. But I have advised the Chancellor that we support a permanent ceasefire. Undine infiltrators took my people to the brink of destruction. I will stand with anyone who opposes the Undine.
Thank you, Ambassador. I am Gorn, you know. Wolf.
I served in Starfleet, and now I serve the Empire. There are many on both sides of the current conflict for whom I have deep respect. I see this as an opportunity. We may find we have more in common than we realize.
You mean like Alexander was trying to find peace, but you completely ignored him. Now you want peace? Yeah, agree. I agree, Ambassador. Corin?
You have gained much honor and glory today. However, I now see Worf was correct. There is honor in the Federation as well. The time for our battle against Starfleet has passed. We should turn our blades toward the real enemy.
Dandruff?
I remember you from the Gateway activation. You fought well today. May our meetings on the battlefield always be as glorious.
Thank you, Captain. The 10. Chancellor.
Our people come from a culture of deception and division. We've rejected our past in favor of open alliances. Perhaps it's time for the Federation and the Empire to set aside their past as well. We would welcome a ceasefire between our allies.
I don't know, we seem to have a history of war, peace, war, peace, war, peace, war, peace, war, peace, war, peace. I mean, this we'll have a little bit of a ceasefire, and then we'll try and probably end up killing each other again. Thank you, Pro Consul. Speak with who we got left. Spoke with Stress. I think we just got it's over there. What the hell is that? Clean clock, play quiet. Yeah, let me do you. Anyway, Jarok.
Your homeworld is safe. I'm glad the Lisette was here to fight by your side. I just wish my father could see all of us working together toward a common goal. This is the future he dreamed of.
I believe her father was the guy who was the Admiral Jarok, who was tricked by the Tal Shiar to think that they were building up a secret base, and they tried to blow up the thing. I'll have to check, because we're going to be seeing her again sometime, so I'll check that before we see her again. Thank you, Commander. The Zindi.
The 5 races of the Zindi once tried to exterminate humanity. But through the efforts of a few people who were willing to change, we put aside our weapons and worked through our differences. Now, we are members of the Federation. Peace came with great difficulty, but that is the way of most things worth having. The Undine are here. They're spreading lies and dividing us from within. Now, more than ever, we need to set aside our animosities and work together for the greater good.
I just checked, yes, her father was, in fact, Aldire Jarok Admiral. He was the guy who was tricked by the Tal Shiar. So yeah, in the episode The Defector, he couldn't go. He committed suicide because he could never go home, and he left a letter behind. And I believe in some comics, Captain Picard actually delivers it, and that's what drove his daughter to stand up against the Jarok, to stand up against the Empire and join the Republic. So let's talk to the aide.
I admit, I did not expect the Federation to act with such honor. I do not know what the final decision of the High Council will be, but rest assured that the Undine will pay. We will hunt down every last Kameku and destroy them for what they have done here today.
They will pay with their blood. And now I go and speak to the the Chancellor, John Peck.
Kapla! I see now why you are known as one of the greatest warriors of our age.
You're gonna have some time fitting my statue in the Hall of Heroes, man. It'll be bloody huge. And I want it made of gold. Yeah. No? Okay, thank you.
Many fine warriors have earned their places in Stovacor today. They died with honor, fighting one of our most formidable enemies. The Undine brought the battle to our very threshold. The fine warriors standing before me pushed them back. Let us honor our sacrifices and our accomplishments by ending
You have come further than we expected, but still you chase our shadows.
We are not here to impress you, demon! We stand united, and there is no one who can...
We give you a single warning to not attract our attention again.
That was an Iconian.
That was the reason we need to work together. It's time for our feud to end.
Agreed. From this day forward, all hostilities between the Empire and the Federation will cease.
The Iconians use servitor races and other species to do their fighting for them. Species 8472 has been an unknowing catspaw of the Iconians for some time. This time, however, the Undine were defeated, and it was our combined strength that allowed us to prevail. Thousands of years ago, the Iconians were defeated by an alliance of races. I predict their ultimate aim has been to prevent such an alliance from happening again.
200,000 years ago, to be exact. But the conflict between the Federation and the Empire is over.
There have been periods in our combined history when the Federation and the Empire have not been at war, but they have not been allies either. This may be the beginning of such a time. It will be up to us to determine what happens next. With time, we may even restore the alliance that came out of the Kittimer Accords.
Hang on. You said that we've never have not been allies either. The Klingon Empire are allies with the Federation in the Federation alliance against the Dominion. Prior to that, they were in an alliance after the signing of the, as you just said, the Kittimer Accords. You just contradicted yourself there, Tuvok. What happens now?
Voyager will return to the Delta Quadrant. There is much to do there, and the Soleane Sphere will need to be protected from further Undine assaults. I am sure I will see you again. You have been a worthy ally, and your wisdom and courage will be called upon in the days ahead. Until then, live long and prosper.
Until next time, Admiral. Quatel 1 to beam out. And so ends Surface Tension. Long old mission, that one. And we will be heading to the Delta Quadrant with Tuvok in the next episode. Of course, we have to hail command to finish this mission off. Not since the Dominion War have we seen such valour. These events will resonate through history as one of the great battles of our time. You not only saved the Klingon Empire, but you opened the eyes of the Federation. You have brought honour to yourself and your house, and revealed the honour of an enemy. No greater deeds may be recorded in the record of battle. Surely your deeds were without number, so Sovereign is terrified for your coming, and when we finally bring battle to the Iconians, they too shall tremble. So we'll get the space trait living hull, because it's pretty good. I believe that completes the scout command sets, I think. So I think you need them to complete it. So I have to come back and replay this at some point. I'll do that off stream. To sit for another hour and a half, hour plus mission. Anyway, so we'll get living hull.
Serve the Empire.
What? How was escalation? I have no idea what that mission even is. Is that the... Huh, that's the beginning of the Delta Quadrant. Yeah, so that's when we'll do the next mission. well, the next mission. The next part will, of course, be escalation. As I was saying, so part 45, we'll be heading to the Delta Quadrant and find out what's going on over there. I'm pretty sure this is just a fetch mission, so just lets you know what's going on. So I'll probably do that and tuvok's mission, I'm sure. Yeah, I'll find out anyway. So we'll do escalation. If it's just a hello, this is the Delta Quadrant, blah 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 blah, then we'll just go straight on to the next one. So thank you very much for watching. Live long and prosper and Qapla'. Please do subscribe. Also, comments are welcome, and thumb up, thumb down, and all that good stuff. Thank you very much for watching.